would you like to do first? Would you like to talk about the best and worst celebrity breasts in movies?
Well, let's just cut right to the chase and get to some nudity and talk about best celebrity breasts.
I dig it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and start by submitting one of the worst. And I know that you probably already know what I'm going to say.
I think I do know what you're going to say.
Because it was so disappointing for me.
Let's say it together on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Neve Campbell. Yes. So I'm just going to bring up the pictures for reference, even though I know that nobody can see them. But people
so
disappointing.
It's very disappointing, and we fully encourage you to go and
Google Neve Campbell new. If you don't believe us, she has the most depressing breasts. She has, okay, here, let me try to describe this for our listeners. She has boy nipples that are inverted, so they're very small areolas, and she's sort of got the pancake tit thing going on, which isn't necessarily bad. Like, I like natural boobs that, and they eventually sag, and that's cool with me. Whatever, I get it. But it looks like literally they've taken nipples off of a 14-year-old boy and put them onto her chest, and they're cold and inverted.
Can we talk about the lowness? They're very low on her chest. It looks as though they're not real. Like she's wearing some kind of
breastplate.
Breastplate.
Like a maybe that's what's going on, but I don't think so.
I mean, it has been done in movies before.
It does
look
look completely
prosthetic organs.
I didn't even notice that, but you know what? I think that might be the nipple placement.
You're right, because the nipples are actually very, very low.
So it just makes the whole chest look way longer and elongated than it should actually be.
I get the same feeling looking at these from every time I've needed to use a public bathroom and found that there were no toilet seat covers.
Yes.
That is the same feeling that I get from looking at this.
And otherwise, because the reason that it was so hugely disappointing for me is because at least during the Scream era, when I was a teenage boy, I masturbated to Neve Campbell in numerous amounts of times. Like, I was totally into her in The Craft and Scream, and then
definitely The Craft and Scream, for sure.
But then after that, it kind of started to fade out. But
started to fizzle.
But it's the nostalgia's still there. So then I guess I forget what year this is that she actually shows her boobs. I think it was like 2006 or something. She's in this movie,
right?
And shows her boobs, and it's so. It's been a build-up for a while. I was really excited. I was like, all right, I'm going to...
payoff.
No payoff. It ruined it for me. It's sort of retroactively... It destroyed everything that I had.
So we're gonna rate these boobs on a scale.
That's how they should
1 to
look.
10.
This fake picture here.
Yeah, the fake picture looks awesome.
Yeah, they're brilliant. They're
perfect.
Spread
that around. She should hire that person.
Absolutely. But yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10.
I'm going to give it 4 pairs of depressing Neve Campbell boobs.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, because they are boobs, and they're not... It's not like, they're like elderly or anything.
I just feel like I would be much more into her with clothes on.
I'd make her keep her bra on while we were doing it.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that they're going to look good, which is weird to say, but...
It is weird. It is weird to say.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking about a 3 or a 4 because of the emotional bias that I experience as well.
I'll also throw in Drunk 5 because you're right. The nostalgia and just the quality of the movies and films and television shows. She was on Party of 5. Mm-hmm. The quality of all that she's been involved in is very high. And I'm very happy with what she's given me over the years. So, Drunk 5, I will give her.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. For me, Drunk 6, probably, because, depending on the level of the drunkenness. Okay, so, do you have a best or a worst?
For very good ones, I am going to nominate Denise Richards, which I only think of her because of Wild Things, which she was in with Neve Campbell, who looked really good in that movie.
She did. You would never have thought that she would have freaky nipples.
You never would have thought.
And they sort of had like lesbian stuff.
Yeah, there
going
was
on.
a lesbian scene, and that movie's about Florida.
Yeah, she doesn't show her boobs in it, does she?
She does show her boobs in it.
Really?
Yeah. Oh wait, Neve Campbell.
No.
Oh,
is
yeah,
this
Denise,
the scene?
Yeah, that's the scene.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing weird angles here, so it's hard to make a good judgment. But no, those are all right. I don't know that they're real though.
That I could not tell you, and we're not. And again, I'm not really going so much for like face value here. I mean that literally, like her face.
Yeah.
Like I'm not really going for like how pretty I actually think she is, because she's not really like my favorite pretty person.
No, she's not my type.
Yeah, not mine either. But her boobs are noticeably proportional, and they
absolutely
seem to be very good, typical, what you'd expect.
Everything is where it should be. They're good.
Yeah, it's, plain but good.
So give me a second to think here, and I'll think of the best. That was quick. Marissa Tomei.
Those are pretty good.
Love Marissa Tomei.
Looked very good in My Cousin Vinny.
Absolutely. Those are great boobs.
Again, Google image search.
Google image search.
Everybody
Google.
should punch in Marissa Tomei.
If you want to play this game along with us,
yeah, absolutely. We're getting some quality stuff here.
out there in internet land. Yeah,
I would say these boobs are very humble.
They are, because they're not huge. I think that they're real. They look real to me.
They definitely look real. They don't seem to offend the eye or anything.
Absolutely not. And she's really cute in the face. Like, she's more my type than Denise Richards. I like her in the face.
She has a lot of personality. She kind of slightly reminds me of Tara Subkoff in that movie Black Circle Boys. Chloe,
yeah.
In the face.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Even though Chloe has turned out a little stranger looking in recent years. She looks kind of weird now. Didn't you say she has AIDS or something?
Does she? She's a fashion designer, and I think she was...
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Tomato.
Yeah, So yeah, Marissa Tomei, those are great. Like, great job, Marissa. You rock
Absolutely.
for showing skin for, I'm sure, millions of dollars. Nobody can fault you for that. And she's getting millions to show hers. I mean, that must make exotic dancers feel like shit, huh?
Yeah, because, they've just got to...
They got to show it all.
They got to show it all for $20.
Yeah, and like a couple of loose cigarettes.
And
a free drink.
Maybe a ride home.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to nominate Christina Ricci for good. Just generally overall.
What did she show her boobs in?
Prozac Nation, she did like full frontal.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm butchering these spellings, but thankfully Google, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is real. It looks like she's actually flashing her nipple. I don't think that's real though.
That's a very clever Photoshop, kind of.
It is.
The hand, like, is someone's hand around her? Yes, okay. From here it looks like she has a giant hand.
Okay, so what movie did she show? Is this it?
The one on that second row there.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fantastic. That's about what I would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely give them...
Oh, we didn't rate Marissa's either. But go ahead. We'll go ahead.
Well, I would give Christina 8 pairs of decent Christina Ricci boobs.
Absolutely.
I would give Marissa Tomei also, maybe like a 9.
Yeah, because she's so cute.
She is very cute. Christina Ricci does kind of have slight bitch face.
I was going to say the exact same thing. So she might have an attitude, and if she does, it's going to make you angry because she looks angrier. And
exactly.
It just escalate things, but how could you be mad at Marissa Tomei? You can't be. She's just too adorable.
She's very adorable.
I mean, I don't know how she looks now that she's old, but I'm sure.
I think she's aged pretty well.
Yeah,
actually.
I mean, she's got enough work to keep the shit going.
I was also going to suggest, for good,
Yeah.
Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah, what does she show hers on?
You know, I'm not sure if she does, but I know that just from not actually having seen them.
I don't even need to see them to know that they're perfect. Because Jennifer Tilly is perfect.
She is.
And even at her age now, she's still perfect. Like, even though she kind of looks like somebody's like raunchy mom, and like that's fine.
She does look like someone's raunchy mom. Wow.
Yeah.
You hit the nail on the head with that.
You know, just slap a little makeup on her face, and she's fucking fine again. You know, like she's what, like 50?
Something like that.
Yeah, she's looking great, man. And the boobs seem to still be holding up. I wonder if this is real. It looks like there's some areola popping. No, that's fake.
That looks fake.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think she's ever showed them. Oh, well, she has, but it's in a very old movie, and it's kind of a weird shot.
It is a weird shot. It's a bit difficult to judge them from here.
Yeah, I can't really.
And we are judging them. We are laying
Harshly.
judgment.
This is like the word of God.
This is our parade, our meat parade,
if you will. That's a fake one, but that's about what I picture them.
Yeah.
Like. And then here's the whole poker thing.
She looked good on the poker.
Absolutely.
That's a good picture.
Yeah. See, and here's the closest that we get to.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've always liked Jennifer Tilly.
Me too. I think she's great.
I would give hers sight unseen.
Sight unseen.
9 pairs of generous Jennifer Tilly boobs.
Yeah. I have to agree with you 100% on that. 9 pairs. If I had actually been able to see them in the right light, I would probably give them a 10.
If I were to nominate a 10 right now, Allison Brie, and that would be my final submission.
Okay. I probably didn't spell that right, but who is this chick?
She's on a show called The Community, and she was also in Scream 4.
Okay. Now here's like a little Photoshoppy deal.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what they look like. That's legit.
Yeah, that's
They
beauty
just sort of
Photoshop.
thinned her shirt,
Yeah.
with Photoshop.
They're pretty great.
Yeah, she's cute. She's got an interesting look about her. Has she been in porn, or is this like somebody that's also named Allison Brie that's a porn star?
I don't think she's been in porn, but she's taken some very questionable pictures.
Okay.
And she's filmed herself doing very questionable things.
That's not her. is it?
That's not her.
Yeah.
I would most certainly know about it if that was her.
All right, so here's another sight unseen. What you give them a 10?
I would give these a 10, and this is sight unseen.
No.
But we can go technically by the Photoshopped image, which is very easy to find on the internet if you're still following us.
Yeah. I guess I don't know. She's a little bit less my type, but those are some killer knockers. So I would say a good 8. Good
Fair
8.
enough.
You know,
I'll take that. You know,
I didn't
it's,
even get
again,
to
it's
see
sight
'em.
unseen.
Yeah, sight unseen. I give them a solid 8. Because everything. But that's what makes this so hard at the same time. I mean, if not for this sort of Photoshop where they've just basically enhanced where her nipples are showing already, you never really know. And I think Neve Campbell has scarred me in that way.
You are right about that.
Yes.
We can never feel the same way again
No.
about...
You can't dream anymore.
We've tasted reality. We've tasted truth.
The dream is
and
dead.
It's bitter. It's bittersweet.
Bitter. Makes my mouth pucker. Like I've tasted a lemon.
There's true evil in the world.
So are we done objectifying women? Should we move on to the next topic?